What is dance but communication that cannot be put into words?
Dance in general, I think, is important because it's a very unique way of expressing yourself.
Like sometimes verbally I have a really hard time expressing myself or showing what I want to say, and so through dance I can do that.
I think of dance as a physical extension of culture.
It means healing, a way to be able to just express without holding back.
A universal language that an artist expresses, understood by everyone, everywhere.
Dance is a way to tell a story through movement, music, and emotion.
You can make people feel a specific way through dancing and movement and kind of craft what you want them to feel and see.
You can still communicate with each other without having to say one word.
Does it not communicate our hopes, our dreams, our failures, and our success?
Dance is like a lifestyle.
It's my happy place.
Dance is super crucial in teaching us kind of how to move our bodies, teaching us confidence.
Every time that you walk, you're moving. If you were talking, you're moving. Everything in life really revolves around movement. Whenever I am dancing, I just feel more alive.
Does it not lighten the mood and strengthen the resolve, revealing, though broken, we are not crushed. Though we fail 100, yea, 1,000 times, we are not deterred.
I come from a long line of dancers. My grandparents danced and taught dancing. My dad and his siblings all dance and taught dancing. My father plays Irish music as well as Irish dancing. And he would play for competitions. And when I was really little, I would just go along with him. I didn't really know what was going on. I was just hanging out with my dad. But I would sit and I would watch the dancers that he would play for. And I went up to him and I said, "Daddy, will you teach me how to dance?" It really took me going to my dad and saying, "Daddy, will you teach me?" And then he created this big school out of it, and now I teach right alongside him.
I started dancing since I could walk. My parents own a ballroom dance studio. When I was super, super young, my dad and I would waltz around the kitchen and went from the studio from there.
My parents put me into dance class at the age of 3 years old, and I absolutely fell in love with dance.
I was a soccer player my whole life, and then I joined dance team in high school and started dancing from there.
I started out in gymnastics, very young age, and a lot of people just think of tumbling and flipping and things like that with gymnastics, but I love the dance part of gymnastics. So a lot of times gymnasts would go to camps to learn new skills. Well, I would go to the gymnastics camps to learn the new dance moves and the new dance routines.
Growing up in my tradition of Nigerian Igbo, there's a lot of movement and things that we do, hand washing clothes or like pounding food, you know. A lot of the women around me, my aunties and my grandma, they're just natural dancers. Once they see you, they're happy to see you, they start moving in a way to show that they're happy to see you before they even start to say anything. It was a part of my life since I've been a child.
My mom always says I've been dancing since I was in the womb because she was taking dance classes at university while she was pregnant with me. And from when I was little, I was in dance classes. But it wasn't until I was 10 that I ended up kind of in this world of traditional music and dance that I just fell in love with what I was doing. And I was kind of curious because it's my entire life now, and I'm not quite sure why, but it keeps on happening to me, and I keep on returning to it, and it's everything. It's our friendships, it's our community, it's our families, it's everything. I think dance has given us an opportunity to be performers and also teachers, right? And to work in community and learn how to be part of a team and learn how to be an individual.
It has taught me dedication, determination, and discipline.
It kind of shaped how I looked at like what you're supposed to do in life. A lot of people have like this set idea of school and career and things like that, and it didn't work out for me that way because of dance. Dance kind of took over my life.
The love of dance itself gave me the courage to write, direct, and produce my own play, which showcased dancers and styles of dance from all over the world.
I've been told that when I dance, when we perform, that we emanate joy. That people love the smiles that we're giving. When we're moving, they want to move with us. And I think that is the essence of what we do. We want to share our culture while bringing people together, learn from other people's culture, and just come together as one true dance.
Last night I was at a Kingdom Dance, and I thought about like the joy of me being able to dance up there, like with my siblings and with friends, and young and old, and families and people I had never met before. It doesn't matter where they came from or what dance they made them before. Like dance is this really sheer thing.
I believe my specific kind of dancing communicates energy, being alive, wanting to encourage others to do life with purpose.
Coming from a dance family, it was really easy to be like, okay, this is what I'm doing. And now that I'm doing it, it's scary. But I know that that's my calling and that's all I want to do.
In recent years, I've been able to connect to my mother's culture through dance as well. There were people actively trying to stamp out their culture. And historically, if you look at all of these dance forms, they were actually practiced as a form of resistance, a physical expression of who a people are at their core.
Every time I dance, I have this moment where I think it's amazing that I'm dancing right now. Like there were all of these opportunities in my people's history and then in just my own family's history where that dance could have been stamped out or erased or forgotten because it's taught one person to another. And I think it's just a miracle, like every time I stand up and dance, that I'm dancing and I'm dancing so freely. And it's just something that gets to be a part of like every day in my life.
Once more to the breach.
Let's dance.